My path was fairly typical. I began my professional dance career immediately after high school. I danced professionally for 10 years and now I'm starting school at 27.
I've been dancing since I was 6 years old. My mom was actually a professional dancer, so I think I wanted to be just like her. As a really young dancer, I probably thought there was only one way a dance career could look, doing Swan Lake, every night on stage. And if you had told me that I would be doing something completely different and not in a classical ballet company, I think I would have been upset.
Well, I trained at the School of American Ballet from the time I was 8 till I was 18. There's a group of dancers up here. We talk about how it'd be such a great idea to start a little ballet company up here.
Running and dancing in the Columbia Ballet Collaborative is so much harder than it was just being an employee of a company, because we have so many more responsibilities. We have a lot of help from the Barnard dance department in terms of space to perform and rehearse, but everything else pretty much, if it needs to be done, one of us has to do it.
All girls, as much stuff as you possibly can downstairs in the locker room.
We're going to have a run through tomorrow in program order before the performance.
Oh, okay. Those lights aren't working?
It's the first time that any of us have produced a project like this. As a dancer, you have set responsibilities, and someone tells you what to do, and you do that to the best of your ability. And it's really interesting to have people who are used to being in front of the scenes, then pulling all the strings behind the scenes.
Let's just do one arm. Everybody meet here.
I've always loved to make up dances and move to music.
6, 7, 8.
Now that I'm not dancing professionally, I'm also very excited about starting to get a little more time to choreograph.
Good.
This piece is my first classical work. So that was, it was a really fun challenge for me to do something very different from what I'm used to doing.
We want to provide an opportunity for our members to choreograph. We also want to show what's happening in contemporary ballet, if you will. We also want to try out some movement experiments.
We've already reached out to the Columbia community and we want to continue to do that. But we also want to get the larger New York dance community involved. We want them to know who we are and get excited about young dancers, creating their own company.
Who's overseeing the setup of the chairs?
My mother and my 90-year-old grandmother flew to New York from Dallas, Texas. I'm very excited to have them see my piece and see me dance. I'm excited about the performances, but I don't feel anything like what I usually felt like when I was dancing professionally before a show. Our performances are really about showing our peers and our families and our friends what we've created, and Columbia Ballet Collaborative has provided a place for me to continue to hone my skills and enjoy dancing and choreographing, even though I'm starting a new chapter of life.
I'm in 3 pieces on the program, but it's really fun because actually all 3 pieces that I'm in are very different. So I get to do something classical, something contemporary, and then something crazy, totally crazy. I was never interested in choreographing or running a company, ironically, And I'm so happy to be doing what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm learning more through this experience than I would be if I had stayed in one company for my entire career. We're able to create this unique path for a young dancer partly because of Columbia having people that aren't 18 years old to go to college and still maintain a professional career.
CBC for all of us has fulfilled lots of different needs. It's very exciting as a ballet dancer to think more critically about what I like artistically and what I don't like. I don't have a background in modern dance. What we do is not modern dance, but it's definitely, I'm in bare feet, I'm not in pointe shoes. It's been really wonderful to decide what's on the program, cast the ballets, and making that work is really, it's really empowering. It was packed to the gills. We had to turn people away. We had people sitting on the sides. And having that energy, I mean, yeah, you have less room to dance, but just having that energy is amazing.